knows. I mean, it's her. She has such a spirit of joy, and when she comes into the room, she just lights it up and brings everyone, lifts everyone's spirits up. So, I'm so excited. Thank you, Jean, for coming on today, and I'll just turn it over to you. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you inviting me to do this today. I'm honored to do this. I love having my tribe there. See you all there. Um, so this morning, so when I talk about this topic that I'm talking about this morning, I want you to know that I'm talking to myself as much as I'm talking for anyone else. Um, the topic I'm going to talk about is called grit. What is it? And a little bit about it. There's a book out there called Grit, and it's written by Angela Duckworth. She's also done some TED Talks, and there's several other TED Talks out there on grit. But got interested in this topic back in 2023 when I was getting ready to do a significant um, event called a 14er. If y'all don't know what 14er is, it's where you hike a mountain that is the top of it is 14,000 feet above sea level. Colorado, I can't remember how many. Colorado has most of them. And the one we did was Quandary in Breckenridge. But it takes quite a bit of training and work and preparation, and it takes a lot of grit. And that's where I got started on this topic. So I'm going to be using some things from Angela's book and also some things I came up with through my experiences and talking with my friends. So I created an acronym. First of all, Angela Duckworth defines it as the power of passion and perseverance. And I came up with an acronym for grit. So if you are taking notes, if you would down on the left side of your paper, just write the letters GRIT. And I'll kind of walk through what I mean by that. So my acronym for grit stands for get real for what it takes. So get real for what it takes. And using these letters, I've added some other words and some things when I'm thinking about this topic. Obviously, the first letter is get or go, a G. So all those words, get, go, get going, get started. And in my life, that includes God because I can't do anything in my life without starting my day without talking to God. And I do in the morning when I first get up, I do prayers, and one of the other word is gratitude. I start every morning with gratitude prayers, thanking God for my life and my blessings and my family and my friends and just the gifts that He has given me. Gratitude gives you a good foundation to start your day with. The next letter is R. It stands for real. And several words that go with that are the first one is realistic. Be realistic about what you want to do and what you want to accomplish. Now, that doesn't mean you don't stretch yourself and push yourself, but be realistic. And the next word is refine. It's another way to say focus, and if you remember, if you went to Go Launch, remember Sheehan's wall that Roy Vaden talked about refining that goal or refining what you do and just stay on that one thing and keep focusing on that. And don't let a lot of distractions or those squirrels take your focus off or deter you. Another word is resilience or resolve. This means you aren't going to let little setbacks, hold you back. You decide firmly on your course of action and stay on it. Another word is perseverance that kind of goes with resilience and resolve, like Angela Duckworth says. I stands for it. Well, what is it? You've probably had conversations over the years talking about somebody's, they've got that it factor. Well, it is a high level mindset, especially when things aren't going the way you want them to. It is the way or the why you do what you are wanting to do. The it is what helps you keep that passion and perseverance, and that it shows to other people. Intensity is another word, that it is an intensity or intentionality with your desires, and it makes you impactful. T stands for takes. Grit takes a lot, and it's not for the faint of heart or the lazy. Talent is another word with this T letter. And, God's given all of us talents. And I love to read about the parables of the talents in the Bible and the book of Matthew, and how Jesus talks about multiplying our talents. But talents are important and it takes those talents, but it takes more than that. It's what you do with those talents that God has given you. Um, Tenacity, how you use those talents, the determination that you use those talents, carry those talents with. And even when you're facing difficulty or opposition, it's kind of like a dog with a bone. And if you've ever tried to take a bone away from a dog, you know how well that goes. Um, Team. This is one of the ones that I love. Who are you spending most time with? And do those people support your resilience, your resolve, your determination? In bold, if you'll remember, it talks about how the top five people you're around, that you are a product of those top five people. Um, and teams help you create good habits. In DPR right now, we're reading that book, Atomic Habits. And teams help you create those good habits, and then they help you stay focused on them and keep that resilience and that resolve going. And Angela talked about spend time with those who do want the same things that you want, and find those who are doing it just a notch above where you are, just a little bit better than what you're doing, and spend time with those people. Try to learn what it is that helps them do that a little bit better, how they've gotten there. Um, and the bottom line is if you want to have grit or you want to get grittier, like Angela Duckworth says, you have to get real for what it takes and find others who want to also. That's it, Daniel, the short one.